So, a quick message. Now the lockdown is in its final stages and due to end. So, while it's quiet, now is a good time to consider what you're going to do when life starts to return to normal, and you want to consider having a good website. You also have to bear in mind that when the lockdown ends, there's going to be a recession because most people and most businesses are going to be short of money. So it's going to be a bit of a battle to get the business that's going. There'll be a reduced level of business out there. The internet, whether you like it or not, is more important than ever. It's one of the few businesses that's continued throughout the lockdown, that and the main supermarkets. So like it or loathe it, it's here to stay, and it becomes more important by the year. So some people say to me, right, well, I've had a website and it was no good, it didn't get me any business. Well, the fact is the website probably was no good, and that's why it didn't get you any business. And the answer to that is to get a proper website that will get you business. And the other reason why people sometimes don't go for a website is they're afraid of this whole internet technology. They don't understand it. They think they're going to get ripped off. And with good reason, because the internet because it's complicated, it just invites tricksters. Google, $120 billion a year turnover, $120 billion a year, and they're crooks. That you can't trust Google. You need to work with someone who understands how they work and how to get the best from them. Yell, another organisation, I've had clients that say they've paid out £1,000 a month and got nothing back from Yell, because Yell is purely a listings organisation. They're not an internet designer, they're not a website builder, they're not an advertising company, they just put it on a list. The point is that after we've built your website, we work with you forever. For as long as you stay with us, we will keep advising you and helping you. And you have to bear in mind that a good website is like a TV commercial. Yes, people see the same commercial a few times, but then the advertiser changes it. You can't just leave your website on the internet forever and ever saying the same old thing. Not only will it bore your potential customers, but it will sink to the bottom of the search listings. And working with us, we will get you to the top of the listings. So we'll give you all kind of advice, everything to do with the internet. We don't just build your site and walk off. When you ring up, you speak to me. You're not speaking to a call centre. You will, for the £28 a month that we're charging, it really is a bargain, and it will allow you to box above your weight on the internet and be perceived as a professional organisation, and a lot bigger than you are. You'll have the same backup as the really big organisations that make money from the internet. This is how I can help you setting up your email on your computer if you're a little bit uncertain as to how to do it. First of all, you download the TeamViewer program. This is my computer. This, for example, would be your computer. So first of all, you just connect like so, and I connect like so. So this is your computer screen, and first of all, sorry the camera's a little shaky, I'm working the mouse and the camera at the same time. This would be your computer screen, that's my mouse on your screen. I log on to the email setup on your computer, so that's my screen and there's your screen. And so if you have a problem with your email, I can just help you with it like so. How do we know how well your website is actually doing on the internet, how it's performing compared with all the rest? Are we just giving you glib sales talk without the facts? Well, let's have a look at some background information. This chart shows how many times the website name wirraltarmac.com appeared on visitors' screens. In other words, when someone typed into Google or to Bing tarmac, driveways, paving, or Liverpool or Wirral, or I want my driveway paving, or driveway contractors near me. Any of these search terms produce a list of companies on the search results, and wirraltarmac.com came up 1,080 times in the period 8th of January to the 1st of April. So that's about 3 months. So that's 1,080 appearances. That other figure there, 3.3%, that's the CTR, the click-through ratio. And that means, did people actually linger and read the site, or did they just click on and click off? The average CTR, the average click-through ratio in the advertising industry is 1%. Here you can see we've got 3.3%, so we're 3 times better than the average. Now, if we look at the other part of the information, how many people actually clicked onto the website and read, we can see that in the first 2 weeks in April, because this result is dated the 13th of April 2020, in the first 2 weeks of April, 80 unique visitors logged on, and they read a total of 109 pages. The total number of people, unique visitors, who looked at the website in the first 3 months of 2020, that's to say January, February, March, and the first 2 weeks of April, the total number of people who looked at the website was 444. The number of visits was 507, so that shows us that some of these unique visitors came back again and took another look at the site, and that's always good news. So when we talk about the success rate of a site, you've got to analyze it in lots of different ways. You want to see how many times the search result is appearing on clients, on potential client screens. You want to see how many people logged on, how many people were unique visitors, how many were repeat visitors, and of course you want to screen out all the automated hits that all the robots do on the internet. So when we say to you, you know, we're getting good results for your website, we've got the figures to back them up. We'll build you £1,000 worth of website for free, no tricks, no catches. Then, when your site is on the internet and live and people can actually see it, we charge just £28 a month, no contract, no tie-in, no long-term commitment on your part. And what we're doing for this £28, you're not paying for the website we've just built, you're not paying for it like monthly on the Never Never. We work with you month after month. You can send us your latest pictures, we'll upload your latest reviews, client testimonials, you can WhatsApp us your video. Your website evolves, gets bigger and bigger, better and better, and this is what attracts attention. It gets the attention of the public, and it gets the attention of Google and Bing, and that's how you climb up the search results and get more inquiries and better quality inquiries.